Have you ever trusted someone, only to realize they were not what they seemed? Maybe it was a voice on social media, a leader in your life, or even a friend. You believed their words, followed their advice, maybe even let them shape your faith, until something felt wrong. That gut check moment, that's your spirit crying out for discernment. Today we're going deep into Hebrews chapter 5, verse 14. But solid food belongs to those who are of full age, that is, those who by reason of use have their senses exercised to discern both good and evil. This is not a call for intellectualism. It's not saying the smarter you are, the better your discernment. It's calling us to maturity, a spiritual depth that comes from daily walking with Christ, testing what we hear, see, and believe, and sharpening our senses through the Word. In Hebrews chapter 5, the author is frustrated. He's addressing believers who ought to be teachers by now, but are still nursing on spiritual milk. They haven't grown. They haven't trained. They can't tell the difference between the voice of the shepherd and the lies of the enemy. That is dangerous, because in a world that dresses up evil as good and confuses grace with compromise, you need more than just a casual faith. You need spiritual discernment like your life depends on it, because it does. Look at the phrase, by reason of use, have their senses exercised. That's not passive. That's intentional, disciplined, daily training. Like an athlete, you don't gain strength by watching others work out. You gain it by moving, stretching, pushing through the soreness. And it's the same in your spirit. You want discernment? Open your Bible. Wrestle with the hard truths. Pray when it's easier to scroll. Obey when it costs you something. Forgive when your flesh screams not to. Discernment is not a gift for the elite. It is the mark of someone who has grown up in their faith, someone who has tasted the strong meat of doctrine, the marrow of truth, and found it nourishing to their soul. Someone who doesn't fall for every smooth-talking preacher or new spiritual trend. Someone who can say with confidence, that is of God, and that is not. And here's the hard truth. If we don't train our senses, we'll be deceived. Not maybe, will be. Because the enemy doesn't come with horns and red flags. He comes dressed as light. He speaks half-truths. He flatters your ego. Without discernment, you'll believe you're walking in freedom when you're really bound. So ask yourself, are you maturing? Are you growing? Are your spiritual senses sharp? Or have you been content with milk when God is offering you meat? Let's stop settling. Let's grow up. Let's discern.